Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City and welcome to my NXT Takeover Dallas review. Here's the deal with this video, guys. Since Spring in the Ring is going on, and all those were already pre-recorded and I just had to make them private to public each day. Also, since I already released fucking 2 today, I wasn't going to make this video. But it turns out that I watched, not really a pay-per-view, I watched the NXT Takeover special last night. And I was just fucking amazed. It was amazing. It was pure gold. And honestly, I just want to get in front of this damn camera. And I really wanted to talk about it. So here we are with my NXT Takeover Dallas review. Also, you may notice that, as you can see on the screen, it's not just me, or I'm sorry, my profile picture on a fucking circle. It's actually a fucking picture. You know how I used to have those back in the quote-unquote good old days with 5 subscribers. Look how far I've come. And I used to have the pictures while the video was going on. So here this is. It's back. I changed it a lot. And here we are with our NXT TakeOver Dallas review. And you know what? Maybe, I don't know, maybe the thing isn't even on the fucking screen. It's beyond me. But if you're new to my channel here, be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your opinions and what you thought of NXT TakeOver Dallas. We're going to go in order of the matches, but real quick, I just want to say that Bobby Roode, former TNA star, was at this pay-per-view, so that's a possible NXT signing right there. Again, Triple H and all those other NXT guys down there backstage, they know what they're doing. The old Vince McMahon is fucking out of touch, having Triple H and Roman Reigns, or Shane versus Undertaker as the main event of WrestleMania. Fucking stupid, you know. Meanwhile, Triple H is smart. He knows how to book. He's getting all this talent, and it's amazing. NXT is just truly, it's greater than the main roster. All right, there are some amazing people on the main roster, but Jesus Christ, this is the total package, you know. Real quick, let me talk about my history on NXT so I don't sound like some NXT smark and I don't sound like someone who barely watches NXT. I really used to watch NXT like every single week. I think February 2015, so winter 2015, was when I watched that. You know, January, February, March. And then I stopped once WrestleMania 31 came. I don't know why. I just lost interest in it. Maybe because Zayn got injured. I don't fucking know if that had anything to do with it, but it was around that time. Of course, I still know what was going on in NXT. Sorry. I knew what was going on in NXT, I should say. And I knew the whole drill with that, but I wasn't really watching it. I would watch the takeovers. The only one I missed was Unstoppable. It just didn't really seem as interesting to me. Even though I think that's the one. I think that is the one where they had the 30-minute Iron Woman match. Or maybe that was NXT TakeOver Respect. I don't fucking know. It's one of those two. But honestly, this was just an amazing night. It really was. We're going to go, as I said, in order of events as they occurred. And here we go. We kicked off the night with the American Alpha against the Revival. I really didn't know anything about the Revival, but honestly, they're fucking amazing. So is American Alpha. I knew the story. I saw it on Breaking Ground 2 a little bit. That these guys are fucking fan favorites all the way. American Alpha. Everybody loves these guys, you know. And I got all my predictions right tonight. Correct, I should say. Except for one, which I'll get to later. And my prediction was right. I knew American Alpha was going to win, and they fucking did. It got emotional. And honestly, this was one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long time. Yes, the New Days put on some good shit. And times before that, and even in NXT, there have been some good matches before. But I really have never seen such a good tag team match. You could say I might be over-exaggerating, but from my experiences, this one has got to be, honestly, my favorite tag team match of all time. You know, in my opinion, I really don't believe I'm exaggerating that much. This really was a great match. It had a slow start, but it really got the crowd hyped. It was a great way to kick off the show for what was going to be a great show. Chad Gable, let me talk about this guy real quick. This guy is fucking phenomenal, along with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan too. These guys, they work so well together. I heard that they were both former Olympians, and they failed in the actual. Oh no, I think Gable failed in the Olympics too early on, and he got very upset about that, the worst moment of his life. And I think Jordan lost his chance at the national championship for amateur wrestling. I think that's how that went. So yeah, that's how that went. And they were building up as, this is our chance. We need to win here. And also NXT commentary. Jesus Christ, they actually talk about the matches. It really is amazing. And it's not just Michael Cole and JBL arguing. And Jerry says, boy, where are those puppies at, fellas? Let's go subscribe to the network. And then they all go inside Vince's van and they watch the network together. Shit, I don't fucking know. They watch the Edge and Christian show. But honestly, though, these NXT commentary, they're amazing. And let's talk about the match itself. So many amazing spots. As I said, it started out a bit slow, but it got fast really quickly, Every time. Oh, also, the fucking one of the best moments of the match, Gable was going for the hot tag, and I believe it was I think it's Dash, and he pulled Jordan out from under, and it was amazing. Crowd got so hyped for it. There were so many good spots, honestly. There really was. I'm trying to remember any other spots. There were tons, Last night was a bit of a late night for me, I'm not gonna lie. Since I am in a different time zone than Dallas, so I had to wait a little bit, and I went to bed at about 12. So that and then I had to wake up at 6. So really, it's a bit fuzzy, but there were so many great moments in this match, really and truly. Gable with his amazing in-ring technique, and he's got all these amazing movesets. And then Jordan, he's just a fucking powerhouse. Every time he got tagged, he'd go in there, he'd fucking clothesline and drop kick them every time. And yes, you could say it's repetitive, but he does it in such a way, And then when he took off the straps and he fucking went for the spear and it didn't beat him, and oh my God, it was amazing. Especially since these two were fucking crying at the end. They were bawling. I almost fucking cried, honestly. I teared up in that Daniel Bryan special, WWE 24 on the network. I fucking teared up in that. I almost teared up here, I don't know why, but I did. It was very pleasing, to see these two guys make it. And that really makes me happy. Again, no disrespect to the Revival. They were just as important in this match as American Alpha. I think this night overall, I've heard pretty much every single chant that you can make. I heard which one's Dash and which one's Dawson. That was a favorite because I didn't know. I just assumed that the more redneck looking guy was Dawson, and then the other one was Dash, and it turns out I was correct. The one with the fucking black beardish thing he's got going on down there, that's Dawson. And then the other one's Dash. But American Alpha, though, commentary was saying it for a while. They haven't been a tag team for that long, and it really is good to see that they've made it, I guess you could say, So, again, I'd say that this was a pretty damn good match. Up next, though, what do we got going on here? What is next? Oh, yeah, of course. How do I forget? Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin. From what I've heard, this was a very short it's a short built, I should say. Correct grammar. A very short built match. Didn't really have a lot of hype going into it, and I could tell based on how the crowd kind of reacted to it and based on the fucking promo. It was pretty much just Corbin didn't get his NXT title match. Attacks Austin Aries. Girl, I'm mad. Give me a match. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No disrespect to Corbin or Aries. That's just how it was booked in short time. But this match, I'd say this was equal to Joe and Balor, honestly. And that's not saying that both of these matches were bad. They were very good. This is pretty much this isn't a bad thing how I'm describing it, but these would probably be matches of the night for a WWE main roster pay-per-view. So that's where that's ranked. It's not bad at all, but compared to the other matches on this NXT card, it couldn't hang, No disrespect to any of the four guys, but I really liked all the other matches better, but that's just my opinion, especially with how Joe Balor ended. That's why I have my feelings on that, which I'll get into later. Austin Aries, again, I think this was his first ever televised in-ring debut. I believe so. It was a good match. It started out really quick. Aries was fucking throwing fists at Corbin right away. And this Baron Corbin guy, Jesus Christ. I think he's been in NXT, from what I've heard, for a long time. A long time. When I stopped watching NXT last year, he was in there for a long time. And then that's an extra year, So I'm not feeling this guy for a Raw after WrestleMania debut. I would like that, but from what I've seen, he really hasn't gotten enough wins. And Austin Aries, man, this guy, I have not seen a lot of his work. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna pretend like that smart fan. I know everything and everybody, so shut the fuck up. Check me out on TubeZoo, and I'm not gonna be that guy. I honestly have never seen Nakamura a full match of his, and I've never seen a full match of Austin Aries. I'm not gonna lie, and Aries did impress me. He can really go. His style, I'm not going to say it's unique because it's been done before, but I really do like it. It's that style where it's like, it's brash and quick at the same time, and I like it a lot, He's got this gimmick now where he's the best person in the world, I think. Sounds familiar. Or the greatest of all time. Someone like that, like I'm better than you, but I'm a babyface, So it's very interesting because he has a heel gimmick, but he's being booked as a babyface. I'm the greatest in the world. A heel Austin Aries, I'd like to see that, Again, Baron Corbin, he's a possible candidate for the Raw after WrestleMania debut, because we're going to have at least two of those. Enzo and Cass are a possibility. What am I saying? Zayn's already on there. Bailey's a possibility, and then Corbin, So we got all these guys who might come up, and I think Corbin could be one of them. Again, good match. Up next, though, we had match of the night, in my opinion, Zayn versus Nakamura. I've never seen a full match of his, Nakamura, and it turns out I called him Shinsuke instead of Shinsuke. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. Thank you, NXT Takeover crowd and announcers, for correcting me on that. And while I was making all this stuff, preparing for the video, making the thumbnail, making the thing that's on the screen right now, unless it's a circle, which I'd be very pissed about because I'd like to do these in my videos more now. Honestly, I was listening to Shinsuke's theme song the whole time. It's on the WWE Music YouTube channel, which I didn't even know was a fucking thing, but look it up. It actually is, which I found out 30 minutes ago. And I was listening to that the whole time because it's so good. Jesus Christ. It is so good. It really is. I love it, especially his entrance. I got chills. I got chills a lot tonight. I really did. I gasped a few times too. That face, the shocked Undertaker guy at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was pretty much me. I was fucking, oh my God, throughout the entire night. I did that multiple fucking times. Like, what? No way. Whoa. Freaking Ultimate Warrior 80s shit. Ultimate Warrior fanboy, I should say. But really, though, this match, I know I said this for the NXT Tag Team match, and you all can think I'm exaggerating, but this is from my experience and how I view it, and I can honestly say that this is going to go down as one of my favorite matches of all time. It really is. Shinsuke's kicks, Jesus Christ, they look like they fucking hurt. It's so real. I think all of us, quote-unquote, mature fans, we know what's real and what's fake in WWE. It's kind of obvious, and we know all that shit and blah, blah. I can go on. That could be a whole 50-minute video. But Shinsuke's kicks, I do not want to get hit by one of those. And those knees, fuck, they look like they hurt, especially when Zayn was laying on the ropes, and he's just he's kicking him. He's just digging his foot in his face. And then those knees and those kicks. when Sammy was using his signature and he was going to dive through the ropes, the turnbuckle, and Shinsuke, he just fucking boot to the face. My God, it was amazing, you know? And then we had those fists, the fists of legacy, and we had the crowd chanting "Fight Forever," you know, and we had multiple Olay chants and blah, blah, blah. But these guys, they looked like they were having a heat stroke, you know, which is not at all a bad thing. It's showing like this is a fucking war. Zayn doesn't want to lose his pride because NXT's his turf. And Shinsuke, he's here to make a fucking impression. He's quote unquote the greatest of all time. He doesn't want to lose this match. So, you know, so they're fucking brawling out, look like they're exhausted. And I can honestly say this match, everyone in the WWE these days, they always say, oh, they told a story that night. I've never understood that, and it seemed kind of dumb to me. But this match, it really did. It told the story, you know? I never really had one of those. I've never seen one of those matches where I could really say this has a story going on inside of it. The only other time I said that was Rock versus Cena at WrestleMania 28. But this was honestly, it was fucking good. It really. Oh, also, Punk versus Cena, Money in the Bank 2011. Oh my God! And this is just like those, you know. It told a story. Again, the quality of this match was so good. Honestly, we had some blood in this match. 2 blood matches out of 5, so that's a good thing. I think the nose it was. Yeah, the nose was fucking bleeding. I believe after a kick to Sammy, and it was fucking good. This really was golden. I don't have any complaints. I really don't. I got so many chills at the beginning of the match because there were so many different chants throughout the entire night, and especially in this match. When they were about to start the match, I think they already did. And Shinsuke's the strong style guy, I found out, you know. I love his style. His style is so good, man. I love his fucking music. I love this guy. I love his style. I'm one of those fans that have not watched this shit, and I understand the hype is real. The hype is real for this man. I don't want to jump ahead to future years, you know, and Vince, I don't even want to worry about that shit right now, but I hope he pushes this man, you know, because he's not the typical guy. I hope he pushes him, you know, because he can go far in this business. His style is so unique. I've never seen anything like it. It's so good and cocky and arrogant, but he can back it up and is so confident. I love it. I really do. Nakamura picked up the win against Sammy, and this was Sammy's goodbye to NXT, so he enjoyed his moment. And what I thought of this was he passed the torch this Friday, and on Sunday, he's going to go grab another one. I believe he's going to fucking win that Intercontinental title, and I'm excited to see it. I wasn't feeling it, but now just seeing him once again in that damn ring, put on a 5-star match, 5 fucking stars, I can say that with guarantee. I'm really hyped for him to win. It's going to be Owens or him winning at WrestleMania. You know, I'm fine with either one, but if Zayn picks up the win, I'd be happy with it. You know, he passed the torch to Nakamura, and this is his turf now in NXT, and now he's going to go to the main roster and grab another one. This was the point after this match, the crowd was dead. You know, of course, by dead, I don't mean fucking 3-hour show Raw, and it's the 3rd hour, and you have Big Show versus Braun Strowman. I don't mean that. What I do mean is the crowd was just, they were kind of exhausted. I was exhausted, you know, not just because it was late at night, because I was living the hype. I was awake, you know. It was after the special where it really hit me how late it was, how fucking tired I was. But it was after this match, which is understandable because the crowd was on fire for all 3 of these matches. So I can understand why they were a bit drained. Am I drained? This isn't bad, you know? It's just, you could tell that it was kind of down a bit. They were all still amazing. The 2, I guess you could say co-main events, I don't know. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully you do. You know, I'm trying to explain myself here. Um, what happened next, though, was the NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Bayley. I predicted Asuka was going to win. There were times I truly believe she wasn't, and there were times I truly believe she was, but Asuka picked up the win here. Match had a slow start, but it ended up getting really good. Bayley fucking passed out because she was in that hold for like a minute. Did not tap, passed out, which caused the ref to ring the bell and gave Asuka the win. With the reaction when Asuka won, the best thing I can compare it to, but in a smaller arena, was The Undertaker losing his streak. It literally sounded just like it. You know, you could see the oh in the crowd, you know, the oohs and the ahs all in the crowd. You know, we all know that sound. We all heard it when the streak ended. And it literally sounded just like that. The crowd was shocked. I personally really wasn't. So I could tell halfway into it, like, oh, this is going to be it. This is it. She can't get out. You know, after she fell that, I think the second time, it was done, you know? But it gave me chills, you know? Overall, I really don't have anything to say about this match. A lot of famous superstars, I guess you could say, were here. We had Scott Hall. Of course, we had oh my God, I seriously oh my God. Jesus Christ. Shit. God damn it. I forgot. I had the name in my head. Oh my God. It was somebody. I think it was in the first match. God damn it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. It's not that important. Shit. Now I need to know. What was it? I think it was. Oh, it was Jim Ross. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm over exaggerating, but I need to remember. Yes, it was Jim Ross. Good old JR was there, you know. And then we had Stephanie McMahon there, and that was good to see those two. I know that Jim R has his podcast, and he knows what's up in the business, but I really want Stephanie to see this is fucking women's wrestling. Of course, we have those Triple Threat of Mania. That's women's wrestling. They're going to steal the fucking show. I think that they're going to be I was going to say possibly, ladies and gentlemen. I do not like saying for 5 seconds. I really do think the triple threat match is going to be better than Asuka Bayley. I just feel like this match, it wasn't bad. You know, I feel like this was it was all submissions, you know, and kicks. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't a bad match. I liked it. But I don't know. You know, I really think that the Divas, quote unquote, triple threat match at WrestleMania is going to be better. But that's just my opinion. You know, we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm not going to jump to conclusions. And then the main event, we had Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor featuring chainsaws, fuck PG chants, and stupid doctors. Yes, all those things are true. Finn Balor came out with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reference there. It came out with the fucking chainsaw. I didn't understand what the noise was at first. I thought it was fucking Baron Corbin's music with his fucking motorcycle. No, it wasn't. It was Finn Balor holding a damn chainsaw. Jesus Christ, he was Jack the Ripper. Now he has a chainsaw, ladies and gentlemen. A real chainsaw. He took Dean Ambrose's chainsaw. He said, hey, Dean, can I borrow this? Oh, yeah, sure, man. I'm going to use it at Lesnar on Sunday. He fucking did it, and he beat Samoa Joe with it. Yes, Balor won. This is the match where my prediction was wrong. I truly believe that Samoa Joe was going to win this match, you know, but he didn't. They're not going to have a third match, you know, because this has been going on for a few months now. I think 4. I think so. Maybe 5. So I think that they're done with that. But what does this mean for Joe? You know, what does this mean for Balor? Because I thought Balor was going to debut the night after, but I guess that rumor's fucking gone now since it's not going to happen. Or maybe it will. You know, we had Owens debut with the NXT title, and maybe we're going to have Balor do it. But I don't know. As I said, there was fuck PG chants. Yes, and here's what I love about the NXT crowd here tonight and overall. There are no little kids there. You rarely see a little child, you know, in an NXT arena. Reason being, no kids watch NXT. Very little. It's all quote unquote, ladies and gentlemen, quote unquote, mature fans. And these are grown men and grown teenagers, you know, and grown women, you know, and that's how it is. It's as soon as Joe started bleeding and the doctors kept coming on out and fucking ruined the match pretty much, you know. Still pretty damn good match, but it brought it down a lot. There was fuck PG chants, which you'd never see in a WWE arena. Yes, you get your occasional asshole or holy shit chant, but fuck PG, that's a new one. I have never heard that one before in my experience of human existence. I liked it. Yes, it's about time that the crowd starts showing some notice, you know, but they would never do that on Raw because it's a very diverse universe, as much as I hate to say that word over there. It's very diverse. You got kids and old men and old women and young women and men and, you know, teenagers. It's a mixed environment. NXT, it's the smart, mature fans. And we could do what we want and we enjoy this kind of wrestling. You know, I really am hoping they have an NXT Takeover Chicago. They went to Brooklyn, they went to London, they went to Dallas, all these major crowd cities, you know, like the best crowds in the entire world. Also, they had Japan at Beast in the East. So, I mean, they had that. So I guess that kind of counts a little bit. I think it's time for Chicago because I will go to that. I will be one of the first to buy the damn tickets. I will. Oh, yeah, that's my phone. All right. I really want to see that, though. NXT Takeover Chicago, honestly. I swear to God. Oh, my Lord, this phone. All right, just give it a minute. Oh, yeah. Just give it a minute, folks. Fakes. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. To be continued. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Keep going. Oh, we're done. All right, then. Sorry for that. But here's the deal with that. I really want it. I really want it. Oh, my God. NXT TakeOver Chicago. There is no confirmed location for the next takeover, since all the takeovers are pretty much locations now because they're running out of fucking names. You know, they had Unstoppable, Respect, Arrival, and shit like that, you know. So they're running out of that. So it's better to just name it after locations, which I'm fine with, absolutely fine with. But I want Chicago. That's the next city. That's the next city, man. I'm going to predict it right now. NXT TakeOver Chicago, Illinois. You know, I'm predicting it. Balor ended up winning the title. If I could rank the matches from worst to best, I would go Balor Joe, Aries Corbin, Asuka Bailey, American Alpha Revival, and the winner would be Zayn Nakamura. You know, again, that's just my opinion. All of these matches were better than average. I could tell you that. Oh my God. You know, but that's just me. That's how I feel about this match. Or I'm sorry, this match card overall. It was a great night for NXT. Crowd was amazing, and I can't wait for the next one, honestly. And then we got Hall of Fame tonight. I'm not going to be making a video on that. I wasn't even going to make this, as I said. You know, the next video you'll be expecting is a WrestleMania review. You'll be getting that on Tuesday. Yeah, you're going to be getting that on Tuesday, the WrestleMania review. I can't get it out on Monday, but I can get it out on Tuesday. And that's going to be the only video next week. You know, I'm sorry, this week, since it's Saturday right now. Yeah, I thought TakeOver was on Saturday, but it was on Friday, so I got kind of confused there. But, yeah, that's going to be my schedule. All next week, it's going to be WrestleMania review. Of course, tomorrow is WrestleMania, so you're going to be getting Spring in the Ring #1. And then on Tuesday, WrestleMania review. And that's going to be all the videos. That's my spring break. I'm going to be going to Missouri. And then I'm going to be going to downtown Chicago for a night. And then I got to go to Missouri for a night. And then I have track and field all week. Very big week for me, guys. So I really can't be getting distracted with videos and shit. You know, not to be rude in any way, but hopefully you guys understand. Anyways, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your opinions on NXT TakeOver. What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match? What did you think of the crowd? If you were fucking there, that's awesome, and you were a legend. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to check my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity, and I will see you all next time.